All right, everybody, the College Nationals hangover is over. We are back with the best Callahan videos of all time. Because what better time to think about Callahan videos than right after College Nationals? Congratulations to Zeke Thorson and Mika Kurihashi, the two most recent Callahan video winners. Unfortunately, the Callahan curse still exists, but maybe at some point that can be broken. Now, I have gone and rewatched every single Callahan video that was ever created. We've got videos from 2005 to 2026, and your glorious curator, EMF, has cultivated 228 best Callahan videos of all time, and we are going to slap them on this tier list in a bunch of fun categories to organize them and showcase why they're so awesome. I have a YouTube playlist that's going to be linked down below that has every single Callahan video in order from 2005 to 2026. So you can watch all of these videos if you haven't checked them out. I'm sure there's plenty of these that you haven't watched, but I'm about to put you on some game right here. Now you may be asking, what makes a Callahan video a best video? Okay, number one, and really the only important thing is, do I want to watch this again? Do I think about this video? Do I remember things from this video? Does the song remind me of the video instead of the song? Right? All of those things make me want to watch the video again over and over and over. Now, a couple disclaimers before we get into this. Are there way more videos from the modern day? Yes. Are there way more male matching player videos in this than women's matching player videos? Also, yes. That's just how it is, guys. As time has gone on, there's more footage. There's people who are better at editing. There's more people who want to make a video. There's more people who want a video made about them. There's more people who are better at Frisbee and have cool clips. There's going to be way more women's videos later than there are at the beginning. There are way more people who were nominated as male matching players versus women's matching players since all of time. Okay, so just ignore that. We're focusing on the videos, okay? Now, third thing, this is about the video. It does not matter how good of a player you are, okay? As if, we take a cursory glance through some of these thumbnails, you're going to be noticing that some really good players are missing. Sorry, your video was bad. All right, so let's get right into it. 2005, Bo Kittredge. Foundational. This is the first video that got it popping. 2005, this is it right here. Bo knows. If you say Bo knows, people know what you're talking about. Bo knows throws, Bo knows hammers, Bo knows hucks, right? Bo knows. Next video on the list, 2010 Brody Smith, okay? The first guy to be like, what if we just had clips that are raw to music? Boom. That's the foundation. Gotta set the foundation at the bottom, guys, okay? Where do you think we're gonna get Clip Farmer from? Brody Smith. Okay? If Bo Kittredge started it all, Bo Kittredge was like, what if we just had highlight clips in like big skies and layout Ds and big throws? There you go. The music's not bad either. It's also funny, it's like, and then it goes back. They say a bunch of times, which obviously if you've watched the infamous 3 travel call huck throw in the same game Florida clip, is funny. I don't think they intentionally did that, but people have commented about it. Now, the next video in the list, you probably have never heard of this guy. It's Cody Bjorkland 2011, okay, from Oregon Ego. This video is sick. It's the first video to really kind of sync the music with actually what's happening. The song makes sense. It's black and yellow. Obviously, Ego, it has black and yellow, has their colors on a lot of their jerseys in addition to the green. It fits the guy really well. He's just steezy all over the place. He has some signature sellies. He's got like a spin selly. This guy has one of the coolest scoring sequences of all time that they showcase really well in this. He skies the guy. The guy gets knocked over. He's like looking down at him. You think he's kind of staring him down, but no. He's actually reaching out his hand to help him up. But the disc is in his hand that he wants to use to help the guy up. So he tosses the disc over his head and then helps him up like basketball style. It's so sick. I mean, this is the first guy to really be like how you can show some personality, sync the video to the music, there's even a funny thing at the end of him leaving a voicemail. I mean, this is honestly one of the better ones, and I think this really helped get things started. Now, next on the list, another 2011 entrant, Markham Schaffner. Now, you might be like, what the heck, Zach? That doesn't count. That's a Donovan video. I thought we were only doing Callahan videos. No, Donovan video did not exist in 2011, okay? Claremont College, Callahan video, okay? So this Markham Schaffner video is really just about he's spending time with his team. You know, it's kind of like a very nice song, like fun vibes, like very chill. And it's just him hanging out with his teammates and like showcasing his spirit, and they're laughing and they're having a good time, right? And so, this is kind of really how you get into just like, what does it mean to show personality in a video, right? If Cody Borkland is more like, there's a lot of good music and it's synced to what's happening, this is really this is just about this guy as a person, but there's still music, there's still clips, it's not just like interviews, right? So that's another foundational piece there for our personality kind of video. You know it. You love it. Nick Lance 2012. This is the video, okay? When you are thinking of Callahan videos, right? People are like, Nick Lance 2012. First guy to have text on the screen, okay? This changed the game, okay? First guy with an intro. Right, I mean, unless you count the bow, but that's like not on the screen. It was like on black, like it was 2005. Cut them some slack, okay. But Nick Lance, the first intro, text on the screen, big plays, great music. I mean, this is a quintessential Callahan video. Next up on the list, 2013 Adam Velk. Now you're like, who the fuck is Adam Velk? Honestly, he probably wasn't very good at Ultimate, but his video was funny, okay? It's the first meme video. It's the baseline of you can make a meme Callahan video. All they do is go out in the snow, and they're like, what do you need to win the Callahan? And it's just like, backhand, forehand, chicken wing, hammer, lay out D's, and it's like him just being bad at all of them, and it's a great watch. It's a fun time. Foundational piece. How are we gonna have meme videos without Adam Velk? Which we'll get to Q later. Okay, don't worry, guys. Next up on the list, we've got 2013 Bryce Dixon. This is just clip farming out the wazoo. Okay, I mean, if you want to see a guy hooping, you're gonna want to watch this video, and that's all I'm gonna say. So song's pretty solid, but he's just hooping. It's also like a short king hooping, so get ready for this one. Oldie but a goodie, 2013. Now, we would be remiss if we did not hit 2013 and talk about Mr. Dylan Freechild. Now, this has to go in foundational. The OG Spikezilla. This was the first guy to be like, yeah, actually, you can show some, anger and passion and spike the disc. No one was spiking the disc in their Callahan videos, right? Cody Borkland was spinning it, which was cool. But Dylan Freechild, the OG Spikezilla, has to be foundational. I mean, this is when you think Callahan video, you think Dylan Freechild 2013, baby. It's good stuff. Next on the list, Dylan Freechild's favorite guy to talk about, Jimmy Mickle, baby. Jimmy Mickle 2013. Now this is another foundational video right here. If you don't have Jimmy Mickle 2013, you don't have voiceover clips from announcers in Callahan videos. You just don't. He's 6'4", he gets up huge, and he can do it anywhere on the field. You just don't have that if you don't have 2013 Jimmy. You just don't. All right, our next entrant here, 2014 Chris Larberg. Okay, now you might know about Dylan Larberg. If you're a real ball knower, you know about Dylan Larberg. Okay, but you definitely don't know about Chris Larberg. Okay, this guy is hitting some of the nastiest layouts you've ever seen to the Nick Lance kind of whatever I don't want to call it medieval music, but you know what I mean. It's like that kind of music, right? And he's just, I mean, the thumbnail is not even doing it justice, how much air this guy's getting. I mean, just quintessential clip farmer right there. Quintessential clip farmer. Now we're really getting into it. Jimmy Mickle, 2014. This is the first gold standard video. It just is. You know, you've got the Jimmy Mickle! Like, I mean, this is it right here. Text on the screen. I mean, this has it all. Micklemania was in full effect in 2014. You know, couldn't win it last year, had to get it this year. Double nom. Jimmy Mickle's on there twice. That's a gold standard Callahan video. Alright, next video. Justin Allen 2014. I mean, this is just... When you think of this video, you think of the song. This video makes me think of, like, playing NHL 15 on my Xbox. You know what I'm saying? My songs know what you did in the dark, so light 'em up. And he's like, I mean, it's just fire. It's fire. Alright, next on the list, you know, getting it started here with our first, you know, FMP, we've got Lisa P. Clip farmer. Great clips, you know. Is the song that great? No. But, I mean, you gotta put some respect on the clips that Lisa P was putting out there back in 2014. So, clip farmer. Easy clip farmer. Now, next on the list, a personal favorite of a lot of people. Probably what comes up in a lot of debates about what's a really great Callahan video. Elliot Erickson 2015. So people got no reason to live. I mean, it's just, the song is great. He's short. I mean, what more do you need to say? He's getting fire clips. Just the music really carries this one. You know, a lot of things are like synced to what's happening. It's great. This is a great watch right here. Now, another Georgia teammate here, we've got Hannah Leathers. Similar situation. The song is like, you know, literally about, it says Hannah in it. They got the Hannah and then the text underneath. I mean, it just goes with the music super well. And the clips are great. I don't know if this was also edited by Jay Clark. Jay Clark definitely edited the Elliot Erickson video. But these two are very similar. Both carried by music tier for sure. Next up, we've got 2015 Matt Bennett. Now, I'm going to put this in meme tier. Some could argue it should be carried by music, because it's like, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, which is like the defining feature of this video. But, like, it's funny, that's why it's like a meme video. Obviously the clips are good, but like this guy's throwing the disc through like a guy, between a guy's legs. I mean, this is, I mean, to the song, I'm the best, like, it has to be a meme. I mean, this is a funny video. I think meme sums up this video perfectly. Alright, next up we've got 2015 Gina Titcomb. I mean, this is just clearly a clip farmer video. The song isn't super great. The announcement voiceover isn't really that compelling with what's happening. Can't really go into gold standard, but obviously amazing clips here. So it's got to go in clip farmer. Alright, next up we've got 2015 Stanley Peterson. This is an easy gold standard video here. I mean, the League of Legends intro, the name... I mean, they, instead of using, like, all Frisbee announcers, they have the infamous Doa call with Monty of Faker hitting the QSS. Look at the cleanse, look at the moves. I mean, you just can't get more iconic than that. I mean, this is just an amazing video. It has what I still believe is the greatest block of all time. Stanley Peterson going up and over the shoulder. Left hand, offhand, spinorama, doesn't hit the cutter at all. I mean, this video, it just has it all. It has it all. Alright, next we have 2015 Xavier Maxted. I'm putting this in clip farmer. I think all the clips in this are pretty good. The music's, you know, is kind of whatever. The opening portion of, like, the quote from Mitch Dangler, it's like, okay, sure. But really this video is just about how good the clips are. Obviously, Xavier was a great player on those UNC Wilmington teams back in the day. The video's a great watch if you want to watch some hoops. Christopher Cogswell 2016. This had potential to be the greatest meme video of all time if it was just only him fucking up the entire time. It's like 75% him fucking up, and then right at the end it's like him doing good. You know, the music build is great. It's a funny video. What more do you need to say? Christopher Cogswell, 2016. That's getting this EMF seal of approval right there. 2016 J. Frood, another easy clip farmer. If you know anything about J. Frood, it's that he's a beast. Obviously, his clips are great. Music's good. Not quite carried by music. I think the clips stand out more than the music. So that's where we're going to land it. Jeff Abbott, 2016. Easy gold standard video. Technically doesn't meet, you know, the gold standard format of, like, the exact, like, it's one song and it's kind of short. But, I mean, this is just an iconic video. It has enough voiceover. It has enough personality. It has a good song. The clips are amazing. Easy gold standard. Continuing in 2016, Jesse Schaffner, another easy gold standard video. This was really, I think, the first women's video to really capture that personality, have great editing, have great music, have the voiceover. You know, I think this is a really, really good video. You know, really putting the stamp out there for the player, advocating. Obviously, people are like, why didn't she win? Whatever. Especially considering that this video is so good, unlike a lot of other Callahan losers whose video maybe was not so great. Jesse Schaffner's obviously was very good. Next up in the list, we've got Khalif El Salam. I think that Khalif is actually going to end up in carried by music tier because I really do think of the music like Take Me Home. Like, I'm really thinking of that more so than like any of the, like, you know, there isn't really a lot of voiceover in it. Keith says a club of his own creation, stand on shoulders, like that's okay. But you know, it doesn't have the intro really with the, you know, with the nameplate, with the text. I think it's more of a carried by music kind of video. Marissa Raffner, speaking of Jesse Schaffner while winning the Callahan, sheesh. This is an easy clip farmer video. I mean, layout D's aplenty in this one. The video's a little long, swap songs a lot, you know, can't really put it in any other tier than this, but the clips are great. Mark Vandenberg, 2016, this is another foundational video. This was really kind of what started to, like, what if we made the intro not just like other clips? Obviously, it's also foundational in the sense of, like, the guy making the Lego stop motion back when there wasn't any footage, right? And then now, even in 2026, there's a Donovan video for WUFO that references these, you know, these Lego stop motion kind of Callahan intros. So for that, it's going in foundational. It's just integral to kind of the lore throughout the years here. You know, even a decade later, we're referencing this video. Has to be foundational. All right, now for the first entrant in our personality tier, 2016 Ryan Osgar. I mean, the duck flapping. I mean, you know, the way he's moving out there, his expressions. The song is pretty good too, but really you're getting to see, you know, a lot of personality here from the player and still some good clips. So that's where we're slotting in the Edge Master. First foray into 2017 here is going to be with the Adam Reese 2017 video. When you think of this video, I really do think of the music. I think it's really defining, like, everything is synced up. You know, this is like a really, like, kind of beautiful rendition. Everything's synced up. He's making a lot of cool plays. I think it's just carried by music. Like, when I think of this song, I go, oh, Adam Reese, 2017. Ben Yacht, 2017. This one, it's tough. It's tough because Ben Yacht has like 80 bajillion videos, right? He's got all the meme videos. He's got these ones that are more highlight based. You know, I want to say personality. Maybe it's a gold standard video, but I'm not really thinking about it like in the same way of gold standard. I think personality really is what you're getting with Ben Yacht when you think of just this, you know, first real video. You know, some cool clips, but a lot of, like, you know, that they even have him doing a sideline chant. I think that's great. I think that really shows, you know, kind of like, you know, his little goofy guy in there. All right, next up we got Ben Yacht. I mean, this is an easy carried by music. Like, they do the whole yacht club thing. I mean, this is a layup. 2017 Ben Sadok. This is a gold standard video. It has intros, got the text on screen. It's got them talking about, is he the best player in the game? I mean, that's just, when you think of a Callahan video, that's what you want. Oh, my sweet Wheaties, Cameron Warner, a Southwest staple. I love this video. This was one of the, first videos I watched when I, got into Frisbee. Solid video all around, kind of takes you in the intro through like his beginnings. He's got, the years he's playing, right? It's just great music, great clips, lots of personality. When you think of a fun video, this is what you think of right here. Gold standard for sure. All right, Dylan Larberg, 2017. I mean, easiest carried by music of my life. I mean, like, dude, Sam Gellateri has been bolstering the Texas Tough Callahan videos for years at this point. Easy carried by music. I mean, it's a great video right here. I mean, the Elliot Chartok video as well. I mean, another one where it's just the music is so good. I mean, everything is synced up to the music. I mean, it's just great. Another great one there for our musical heads out there. The part at the end where it's like he's talking about his like Colombian beach team, like a little meme in there as well. But really, the music is just carrying this one for sure. Another FMP Haley Walrus. I mean, this is a really good video. Great intro, great songs, amazing clips, nice title card, accolades. I mean, this video has it all. And if you have it all, gold standard. Jack Williams, 2017, the snub of all snubs to Mr. John Stubbs. I'm throwing it in gold standard, even though it doesn't have the text. I mean, obviously I'm biased. I think this is, when I think of a Callahan video, I think of this Jack Williams video, even if it doesn't meet my gold standard format. I'm throwing it in gold standard, don't care. The guy who won the award over him, Mr. John Stubbs, at least his video is really good. Just him running the I mean, that's great. The sequence at the end with, his big moment, which was in 2016. I'm still not over it. But John Stubbs 2017, easy gold standard. You have that nice intro of him after he catches the disc at the CCC Fields. When you watch a lot of Callahan videos, you learn about that big-ass fucking pole at those CCC Fields down in Athens. John Stubbs, 2017, gold standard. We're moving on to 2018. Adam Reese, 2018, is a gold standard video. This elevates from what he had in 2017. There's more personality. There's more voiceover. It has more of what you need for it to be really a gold standard video. The music is iconic. I even made a comment about the music in Garrett Bush's Revolver video, being like, oh, like now people are gonna think about the song going for this video instead of the Adam Reese Callahan video. I mean, that's like an argument that it's like carried by music, but it has all of those other aspects. It has the longevity. When you think of a Callahan video, I'm sure tons of people are like, oh, I really like Adam Reese's video, and so that's why it's gotta land in gold standard. Carolyn Normile, another gold standard video, ticking all of the boxes again here. Has it all, easy gold standard. Christian Boxley's up next. I mean, and this is an easy clip farmer. I mean, the clips in this video, he's just frying kids. But it can't really go up more than that. The song is not really for me. So, Christian Boxley's going to stay in clip farmer. Now, this is a video I think people woefully are underrating. The Cody Spicer 2018 video. I mean, this guy is farming clips, but there's some fun Ulti-World Live Twitter screenshots in there from ye olden days. This is a great watch. Obviously the clips are insane, but there is a little bit of story there, but not quite enough to move it up, I fear. But it's a great video nonetheless. Dina Elimelech, another one where the Callahan video is like not as good as the actual highlight video of them. Just because the Callahan video isn't that great, but the clips are still good, it's going to go in Clip Farmer. There is a Dina Elimelech like college highlights video that someone made during COVID that's just vastly better, would easily be a gold standard tier, but we are basing the videos on the actual Callahan nominees video, not just like their highlights, which will kind of come up a little bit later. But for that, Dina's going to have to end up just in Clip Farmer. Still a good video, solid video. Bam 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 bam. Okay, I'm just going crazy on the Gabe Hernandez video. This has it all. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's, this is, you go, I mean, there's an elevate tier. Unfortunately, like, the editing is just not enough to elevate this, but the whole storytelling of this video, I mean, it's amazing. The Gabe Hernandez Callahan video 2018, I mean, what a deserving winner. You know, hashtag Southwest Pride here. I mean, this video, what more do you need to say about this video? Everyone's seen it. It's amazing. Now, a video that people probably haven't seen much of is the Kobe video. Just a lot of nice layout D clips in here. I mean, another kind of Marissa Raffner-esque. They play for the same team. Who would have figured? I think they're also both edited by Marissa Raffner. I think that's actually true. But yeah, just a bunch of layout Ds, nasty clips. But it doesn't really have a lot of extra sauce to like put it in a different tier. It's mostly about the clips. Now we're getting into some real shit right here. Nate Pettyjohn 2018, easy gold standard, amazing intro, amazing song that syncs with all the clips, has the voiceovers, has the text on screen, has a great story. I mean, what more can you want? Nathan Kwan, another gold standard. Easily one of the most iconic complete package videos showcasing a player for their Callahan nomination. I mean, if that's not the gold standard, I don't know what else is. I mean, we are just banging out gold standard videos here. 2018 was a trip. One throw Ella. I mean, this is another banger video. Just, you get hit with the personality of the player. You get hit with awesome clips. You get hit with awesome music. You get hit with some voiceover. You can't ask for more there. You can't ask for more. Now, Stephen Benelow, another one where when you think of this song, you think of this video. Not much to say else other than what's already been said about similar videos in this category. It's just videos really carried by music. Music's awesome. You can pop this one up on the playlist while you're throwing yourself and just listen to it and still have a good time. Now we get into the first entrant of why the heck is there a Slug Ultimate tier. As I mentioned, the best Callahan videos are just things I want to rewatch over and over. And obviously, if it's a slug, I'm going to want to watch it over and over and over. So to kind of counteract that bias, I've made a Slug Ultimate tier. Aaron Hom 2019, obviously in the Slug Ultimate tier. Though down the line, I do think we will see some Slug Ultimate videos that I will argue deserve to be in a different category for your viewing pleasure. But Aaron Hom, solid video, Slug Ultimate tier. Next video, 2019, Andrew Lemberg. This one I had a tough time placing. I'm putting it in carried by music because it's just synced to the music so well. And I do like it. I think it fits the character of Andrew Lemberg. There is some storytelling there. The opening shot of him putting the Pitt jersey with his number over himself when he has the Pitt tattoo on his back. Like, that's nice. You know, his brother made it, so there's some personality there. But it just, when you see these other personality videos, like, it's not hitting the same personality within the clips as Ryan Osgar is. And so for that reason, I think it's more defined by the music, even though there are some cool shots in it. It's not going to go in a production value tier. Production value I'm kind of saving for, like, the actual extra on top edit stuff, not just, like, the shot quality. So this is going to have to end up in carried by music tier, which is a great tier to be in. Every tier is a great tier to be in on this list, okay, guys? It's not in ordering, okay? It's just, as we kind of go up, you kind of have multiple of these elements, right? Like, these are all kind of separate elements, and then the gold standard combines all of them, so that one's kind of, like, ahead. But they're all amazing. Speaking of amazing, Anna Thompson, gold standard, great video. Got a lot of fun personality moments in there. Intro song, second song, title card, accolades. Got it all, baby! Now we're going to get back into some raw clip farming. Elijah Jaime, easy clip farmer. I mean, when you're on a bad school and you're dusting up scrubs, you're going to get a lot of cool clips. Another banger video coming up. A couple bangers here, but first off, Eric Sjostrom, gold standard. Easy, great intro about like, oh, everybody's been trying to figure out how to stop him. Then you see what the damage he's doing. You've got the funny thing at the end with the banana. I mean, this just has it all. Great voiceover, good song, good clips, got it all. Gold standard. Ian Sweeney, this one, I want it to be gold standard because I think it's so like it's a great video, but I'm simply putting it in Carried by Music because the music really tells the story here. Even though I think this is an iconic video, maybe a little bit more iconic than some of these other ones. I mean, the music is what's making the story here. I like that they changed the format to, have it all build up to this final layout. That's this, that's this thumbnail image, and it does display it at the end. I think that's great. Maybe that means I need to move Jack Williams down by that logic. So it's either Jack Williams down or Ian Sweeney up. I think I am actually going to have to move Jack Williams down. We'll just move Jack Williams down, as much as it pains me to do that. I think, yeah, if we're going to put Ian Sweeney in Carried by Music, Jack Williams has to be Carried by Music. Although Jack Williams does have voiceover. No, I think this makes more sense. I think Ian Sweeney, Jack Williams, they're in Carried by Music tier. The music's what I think really tells the story in both of those videos. Next up, we've got the most hyped high school player of all time before Chloe Hakimi existed. Sorry, Jack Verju. This is another instance of, like, otherworldly superior player where their video is like, but it's good enough. It's like, it doesn't make me want to turn it off. Like, I watch this video again just to see the amazing clips that Jack Verzu is putting up in this video. But this is really a case where, like, I'm sure people's expectations were pretty high. Although it was still early, it was still 2019. So, I mean, maybe the expectations weren't as high as a certain someone that he who shall not be named from the Triangle, if you know, video. So maybe people weren't as disappointed, but Clip Farmer for me on this one. Now back to the really good stuff here. Joe Freund, the Christ-like figure Joe Freund. I mean, they have the whole Sit in the Field segment in there. Great clips, intro, funny outro of him. I don't even know, was he shooting olives into a bowl? I don't know. But, great personality in there, too. Touched by the hand of God, fairy dust. I mean, this has it all for a fun watch. Gold standard, for sure. All right, this next one, I'm not sure if people really know. But 2019, Joseph Fugate, he was a player on the UT Swamp Donkeys, University of Tennessee. I think, I don't know, is it Chattanooga? Honestly, pay my respects. I'm sorry. I don't know exactly the school, but one of those University of Tennessee ones, Swamp Donkeys. This was a freshman, and he tragically passed away in a car accident while driving. The team nominated him. And the video does show a lot of, like, his personality and, like, how he's bringing a lot of joy to his teammates. The clips are good. The music's pretty good. But obviously this is more of a personality-driven video. He did actually make the finalist list, which was pretty cool in 2019. And so for that, Joseph Fugate is going in personality tier. Kip Curtis, a lot of frustrating things for the Thunderbirds that half.
A lot of stuff like Curtis getting open deep.
And Kip Curtis is also finding an open spot in gold standard. A tumbleweed. Where would a tumbleweed go? Straight into Clip Farmer. Kyle Hankey, one of the clip farmiest clip farmers to ever clip farm. 2019 Leandro Marks. Not only was 2019 Leandro Marks just an absolute terror to have to play against. I mean, geez, this guy was... I mean, do you remember when this guy played on the freaking Steel, bro? Jesus Christ, he was carrying that team. I mean, that's UFA unrelated, but Leandro Marks, this video, I mean, it has it all. This is the first video to kind of get it popping with, like, the signature spike. They've got his, like, split leg, like, kick the disc, whatever spike in there prominently featured. Kind of the first one to really get that popping, but another gold standard video, has everything you need. When you think of a Callahan video, you think of Leandro Marks as well. These next two, I'm going to do these together. Mac Hecht and Matt Goutrohanis. These videos in format are almost identical. And this is really this is the Callahan video format. Like, this is what people have been emulating for years. These two guys' videos with, the kind of very distinct, like, styles of intro songs into the, like, high energy, fun video showcasing, like, what they can do on the field. A lot of, the voiceover only at the beginning, not in the second half part, which we'll see what kind of move away from as we modernize here. But these two videos, I think these were the two Callahan videos I first ever watched. And so maybe there's some nostalgia there for me of like, that's what the gold standard is. But obviously, I think if you ask anyone, are these two videos really good Callahan videos? They'll say yes. Another one that's just absolutely iconic, Nick Vote. I mean, this one I might even like a little better than Matt Kecht and Matt Gujarhana. Same format, but just a little more sauce, a little more steez. You know, he hits the fucking like the tat after he catches the disc at the end. They got the South Park thing at the end. The Go Minnesota at the beginning, you know. And then the song is good. 1110111. Like, it's so fire, bro. I mean, this video is so good. Kirtan Q Patel, baby. I mean, if this was showing that you can have a funny ass video and get top 5, I mean, this video just has it all. I mean, I think if you have this probably is the most watched Callahan video. I think just like, I don't know if that's true actually. I didn't look at the view numbers when I was watching these. I was just watching for that hard-hitting analysis of the content. But it's got to be one of the more populated videos of Callahan's that has ever Callahan. Shout out Q, Big Shaq, the one and only. All right, so this is one I did lack some ball knowledge on this one, and thankfully Jonas Dang Osborne, shout out UMass, Roll Zoo, big champions, congrats. Jonas Dang Osborne put me on game on this one. Rick Henninghausen, not only are the clips in this insane, but it's set to freaking Pinball Wizard, and on all the like fucking riffs, he's like just throwing like a fat huck. I mean, this shit is fire, bro. Alright, next up we've got Sam Kaminsky. Now this is the first production value one. There's actually like animations on top of this, which is pretty sick. So, and the video was already good without that, so straight into production value, easy. Alright, next up we've got Tanner Johnson before he was Go, just Tanner Johnson. This video, I mean, I think, am I gonna put them both in gold? I think that this might be a double gold standard here. Double Tanner Johnson gold standard. I was thinking maybe debatable, like, is it just carried by music? But really, I mean, it has it all. I mean, the two Tanner Johnson videos are really good. I mean, I think I'm probably gonna end up sticking both of them in gold standard. I mean, they're just too solid. Now, another easy gold standard here is the Adam Stoutberg. I love the intro on this video with like the kind of 4 pieces coming in before they hit the intro. Also love that old Magnum logo animation. I mean, this is just easy gold standard. Anworth, another one, follows the format to a T. Great video. Song goes with the player's name. You always love that. Which was like, why isn't it carried by music then, Zach? Because the rest of it is good and follows the format, okay? Intro, second song, okay. All right, next up, you know, we've got a couple that are in the same tier here. Kara Sieber, I mean, just blowing people up. Not in the Stanford UBC way, like blowing them up like by skying and layout D'ing and all that stuff. Just a sick player, nice video. You know, music can be a little bit better, but clip farmer. Connor Russell, this is another one where I had to kind of be like, put the nostalgia glasses away and be like, this is more of a clip farmer video. Like, the song, I mean, I like it. I mean, I like when the guy's like, number 52, look at him, disgusting. But that's like extra. It's not like him doing, like his personality is not really being shown. And so I had to just bump it down to clip farmer because he is just hitting some nasty clips. But, you know, in my wee lad days, I mean, I thought this was like the shit. But really, I think it's more clip farmery, I think, now that I'm looking at it on these days. And then Devin Terry, BYU guy, just, I mean, hooping on people that he's like 6 years older than. So obviously he was just farming everybody. Easy clip farmer. I mean, literally, I said farming. Elijah Long. I mean, what do I need to say about this video? Had his hand all over dockside title runs have passed. Hear the word cute thrown around for Elijah more than any other triangle player. Oh, he's a bit psycho, a little bit psycho. I mean, you can just nail down a ton of like memorable things from this video. Easy gold standard. The Jack 2020 video, also amazing. Nicest guy on the field. Has all the elements. Nasty layout block clip where he's like, gotta be at least 5-6 feet in the air, fully horizontal, blocks it. I mean, this just has it all. All right, guys, Kai Schniederger's newest New York Empire rookie, my roommate, little known fact, was nominated for the Callahan video in 2020 by the Slugs. Next one here, we've got the Matt Armoire video, at Armoire, whatever it is, from Texas Tough in 2020. I mean, I just love the intro segment of this with the guy cracking the brewski while talking about his teammate, and then he just goes out and balls. Nice intro segment there. I mean, this checks the boxes for me. Now, speaking of Matthews, we've got Matthew Cook here. And this one, I really think like they nailed the personality with this one. He's so expressive on all of his plays. Maybe it's just because he's a lefty. I don't know. But I love this video. I love when he like shows the logo of the disc to the camera. I mean, a guy who could find the camera for sure. I mean, if that's not personality, I don't know what is. Michael Ing 2020. I mean, I don't even need to talk about this video. It's that good. Straight to gold standard. All right, now we finally got another production value edit here for Nick Herning. You know, they kind of do this whole segment about like a lion and kind of thing, and like the video is really like just follows that narrative super well. But it's not like necessarily his personality. It's like the narrative that they're displaying through the quality of the edit, and so for that, it's going in production value. All right, speaking of the New York Empire O-line players, Solomon Rushmeyer-Bailey, easily in the gold standard tier. Love the intro of this song with like the old tweets of like, oh, he's out, but he's back in. He's gonna get that shit done. I love the like, how do you say this guy's name thing? It's so fun. I mean, this just has it all. Now we're back to Mr. Tanner Johnson, 2020. I mean, this video I think is even better than the first one, but I mean, they're both just so high quality in terms of what a Callahan video should be. Just showcases him so well, and has the funny, has the cool, has the music. I mean, it's just got it all. Has to be gold standard. Now, Wesley Meow 2020. This might shock some people, but this is going into the modern era tier. I think that this video, and we're gonna get to Aziz Adeyemi in a second here, once we get to 2021. But this video was way ahead of its time in terms of what we're seeing now of like 3 songs, multiple transitions, like something funny, something personality, sick clips, like, you know, drastic changes in music, like editing on the screen. This had that back in 2020, and I think that's pretty remarkable. So, gotta be modern era for me. All right, Will Laurie, this one carried by music. All I can think of is like that song is just, that's all I think about when I think about this video, and so straight to carried by music easily. All right, next up we've got one that not many people have seen. I think this one is lower view count, but the Whiston Dune video from Minnesota, Grey Duck. I mean, this one is great. Like the intro is so compelling of him like with the stupid thundersticks thing and the hits kick spiking the cabbage. I mean, so much personality and flair. He sticks his tongue out. He's like, you know, like I'm getting a ton of personality. Great voiceover, great song. I mean, when I was a wee lad and I remember thinking about this video, like his huge arcing OI huck, like full field on that Round Rock 2019 Nationals field. I mean, I like would think about that. I'd go out and throw. I'd be like, damn, I want to throw like Whiston Dune, like right. And like I would have not known who he was without this video. And so for that, I mean, gold standard, I think. All right, next we've got another FMP on the docket here. Alex Dante Diaz from UC San Diego. Really awesome clips in this one. Really displaying the talent of the athlete here. I don't know how many people have watched this video. This one was one I just kind of discovered on my search. I was like, just, you know, because I was watching all of them. And I was like, whoa, this video is sick. Like, I've never seen it before. So shout out Alex Diaz. You have a great Callahan video. Now, I mentioned Aziz Adeyemi, but this is another one straight into modern era. It is an absolute travesty that the original version of this video no longer exists. In the playlist attached to this video, the video is there, but the middle song is not what the original song was. It's been so long of me like going back and rewatching this video because I do love it that I'm now not associating the correct song with that middle portion. So now without that, it's a little bit lackluster, but again, the format of like, there's 3 songs in this one, there's a bunch of transitions, there's a lot of voiceovers, not necessarily only from Ultiworld, but from like outside fans, like just like talking about it, like the beginning sequence of settle now, settle. Oh, that's what settle looks like, doesn't it? Well, when you got his E's, and then it starts the video. I mean, that's just so good. I mean, the potion thing from RuneScape, I mean, that's so good, that part of the edit. I mean, this video definitely was way ahead of its time. And I think, you know, Brown consistently puts out a lot of great videos, and this was the, not the start of that, because we did have Matt Keck-Solomon and Richmond Bailey, but this is where they really started to push the boundary, I think, and create some awesome stuff. All right, Bridget Meisner, this is another one. It's just checking all the boxes of what we want as we've established, so just going to kind of keep going through here. Straight into Cole Urich. This one is tough. This one is tough. Is their personality? Not really. Is their production value? Not really. Is it kind of carried by music? Yes, because it's that one Juice WRLD song. I think I am going to leave it in carried by music tier. I just don't think there's enough else there in the videos. It's a little too short to really make it into the gold standard, even though this is like, I mean, this is one I used to watch this like almost every day. I'd be like, this video's fire. But that's because it's so short, right? And I think that takes something away. If it's that short, it's that easily digestible that you hit it every day, you know, it's like, you know, maybe it's more about the music than I'm listening to it so often because I like the song. Derek Murad, another one where the song is really good, and I think that really kind of makes it. Everything is synced to the song. I do really love, like, on the beat drop, he kind of hits the middle of the field and turns upfield, and then you know, the text comes off of it. I do really like that part, but I feel like the music really makes this one, so straight to carried by music tier for Mr. Murad. Now, the Sparrow flies into gold standard tier. Not much to say here for Mr. Front Cone. Shout out Bender's DJ set. Went in person, saw him, it was a great time. Jake Ruben Miller! I mean, this, okay. We do have a decision to make here. It does still have the kind of text on the screen, but it's missing the accolades. But it does still have an intro segment, even though it's the same song. I think I am going to keep this in gold standard tier, actually. I mean, this is just an iconic video, and I feel like iconic is also part of, you know, what makes something a gold standard Callahan video in my mind. All right, next up, we've got Jasmine Childress. I mean, this is just an easy clip farmer. I mean, it's just one of the more dominant athletes in the division while they played, so gonna farm a lot of clips. Pretty easy clip farmer tier there. All right, the Johnny Chen 2021 video, this one is solid Slug Ultimate tier. Like, you know, we really did not cook that much with this video, but I still love going back and watching it, watching the Blade Runner. So, Slug Ultimate tier. All right, Michael Lee for Callahan 2021, another great format. I love the where he's like, they keep thinking they can guard me, but they can't guard me. I mean, it's just so good. Raymond Liu, another one, just gold standard. Bam, 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 bam. And he's like looking at the thing, he hits the tattoo, they got the whole intro. I mean, I love the slide-in one that's on the thumbnail. I love that at the beginning. I think it's great. Music is awesome in this one too. My podcast buddy, my ranked doubles teammate, Mr. Alex Atkins 2022. I mean, if you ever wanted to see, you know, a lot of personality in the gold standard video, this is where you can find it. I mean, it still checks all the boxes. Intro, title, nameplate, second song, but just oozing personality, you know. I love the part where they sync up the beat drop to him like flicking everyone away with the disc after he gets knocked over. I mean, that's just so good. Another easy gold standard video is the Ava Hanna video. I mean, I love I don't know, is it Kelsey Percy who's just like insane glaze over like her throws at the beginning?
I am over here flapping my arms in excitement, trying not to yell into my microphone because that throw from Ava Hanna was so perfect.
And then you just get into a compilation of her just tossing dimes. I mean that's a great intro. I love it. So good. Axel Agami, before he was Contreras, Mr. Callahan 2022. This one, the song is just simply too good. It goes with the clips too well. Has to be carried by music. Easy, great Callahan video. That's just, the music is just lighting up the stage for it. Ben Field, The Serious Problem, gold standard video. I don't know how many people have seen this, but I feel like Ben Field kind of a little bit of a forgotten player a little bit in like the Frisbee zeitgeist. I think, that did happen to a lot of these kind of, some of these, 2021, 22, like during COVID-y kind of standout players, but I think, people need to revisit Ben Field and his Callahan video. You're going to be in for a treat. Don Colton for Callahan, enough said. Do we even need to talk about this video? It's amazing. Don Colton's amazing. Lived up to the hype. Easy gold standard tier. Ella Winslow from The Burning Skirts. This is another one where we get to see some cool production value. I love the Smash Bros. Take on this, selecting the character, showcasing her amazing game against Texas with like a bajillion of every stat. Just a great fun video, showcasing some cool editing. Evan Magzig, this is another one where I'm gonna put it on the production value side. It's edging towards modern era because it has so many sections, but I think it's just a little too much. Like, they were like, okay, we want to really put some editing effort into this video, which they did, but I think they lost some of the story within that. I think the modern era really captures the story a little bit better. So this one I am going to keep just in production value tier. I do love coming back to this video. I don't love that they repeat the same clip over and over from the same angle all the time. I think we're going to touch on a very special video later where there are clips repeated, but they're different angles and they're shot in a different way. I think this is not close to that at all. So, but I love all the little sound effects in this video. I love the way it's composed. I think it's great. But I just don't think it's quite necessarily like what people are doing in the modern era. Hayden Austin Nab doing the little things right, making himself a great player, hitting nasty clips, has it all, gold standard. This is one I think people don't know about because he's Canadian, but Jack Doherty Eagles in 2022, which by the way, is that the best name in college ball? Was that the best name? Of all time? I think Jack Doherty Eagles, not only does he have like a crazy name, he's also left-handed. So you gotta be doing something right here. I do love in the middle of this, he does like this weird, like he's hitting his hands together for some reason. It's in there. On a beat drop, he like throws a medicine ball at a wall and knocks himself over. And it just all goes together so perfectly. It's amazing video. All right, next up, we've got the first video to really get it poppin'. The 2022 John Randolph video. This changed the game. It took the gold standard format and it was like, how can we, elevate that? How can we elevate what the player is with the editing, with the voiceover, with the music, getting everything to go together? This video was so good that it made me make a separate video about John Randolph, but for club, and like remake this song and like in that like became one of the most popular videos on my channel. I think it is the most popular video on my channel related to Frisbee, I think. So that just shows you how iconic this video was. Like, I don't think my video would have done nearly as good if John Randolph didn't have this good a video. So for that, I thank John Randolph and the Brown editors once again for killing it. But now back down to just the gold standard. Who's that walking the line but Mr. 27 himself, KJ Koo. Another solid video that kind of hits all the formats. Although you could argue, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this one was a little bit more modern. You know what? I'm going to move KJ Koo into the modern tier because of how they decided to transition to the and maybe like that people weren't really doing that. I'm actually going to give Slowcore credit for that and say that this is a little bit more of a modern take. Even though it didn't have quite the same like superb editing, I think this is kind of ahead of its time a little bit, similar to these other two videos in terms of the the way that the video was composed, I think it is a little more modern. I'm actually going to change my initial opinion and put that in modern era. All right, next up, we've got Mindy Radic, or Radike, probably Radic. There is an E at the end, though. I don't actually know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I apologize. But the clips are really synced up to the music here. I like the music. I think this is easily a carried by music tier video. I recommend everyone go watch this one. I feel like, South Central women's is mostly dominated by Colorado. The Texas players aren't getting that much love, so definitely go check this one out. We've got another video that's carried by music here. Paul Owens, who I had the pleasure of meeting at Pac-Man this year. I didn't even realize it was the same dude. I don't know how I didn't put that together, but I wish I could have been like, yo, dude, I love your Callahan video. We were in the same group, became homies. I wish I could have dropped this, but I didn't, really think of him as this dude, which I think is kind of why this is going in carried by music tier for me instead of like gold standard or personality. Like, I think this video is really great because of the song that's used and all the clips go to it. But I didn't necessarily like remember that it's him, when I saw him. So I think that's kind of why it's in carried by music for me. Something that is instantly recognizable, on the other hand, is the Ted Shue Callahan. I mean, I think I even commented this year, someone made their video to Ted Shue's song, and I was like, bro, this video is too iconic. You can't just use their song. Like, all I'm thinking about is Ted Shue fucking clicking his heels together the whole time. I mean, this video is just so good. I mean, it's got everything, in the right format. They got the funny voiceovers about of him just getting fired up in their inter-squad game. I love that. It's just a great video. Is this the marquee moment for Trevor Lynch? Or did that happen in his video? Because Trevor Lynch is going straight into gold standard. I mean, I love this video, bro. I mean, no one had nowhere behind. I love the song in this video. I love the fucking call. I love his personality of him skipping around after he scored that one time. I mean, this video is just awesome. All right, now we're getting back into some memes, dude. The Yo-Yo Nagase video. This is literally, they just remade the curtain paddle video just with this guy, and again they were vote for John Randolph. We're here, it's vote for Mac Hex. I mean, they just took the formula that already worked and just did it again. And I mean, there's nothing more to say there. Abby Hecko. Oh, Abby Hecko. This video was changing lives out there. Let me tell you, this video was changing people's lives, okay? The Abby Hecko video goes so hard. I mean, this is another one where the edit just really elevates the player, what the video viewing experience is. It's so good. There's so much personality in this video. There's so much sass. There's so much aura. So much joy. I mean, it's amazing. Now, speaking of someone with personality, Adam Miller. Hello. One of my favorite people to just look at and be around. I mean, he's so charismatic. I mean, and it really comes off in the video too. Easy personality tier here. All right, so this is the first Slug Ultimate video that I'm gonna argue this is a solid video. The Aiden Curry 2023 video. I mean, this has it. It's got the intro song into the nameplate, into the second song. Everything's synced up. It goes together. Ashton did an amazing job on this video. Obviously, I ride or die for my boys, but I do think that this would be a gold standard video, and even outside my bias, but because of the bias, it's going in Slug Ultimate tier. Alex Barnett, another one, easy gold standard, checks all the boxes. Andrew Lee, same thing. I mean, these are just iconic videos. UNC has been putting out awesome videos. Throughout this, you can see how many of them are on here. They're just continuing to do it into the, past the COVID era. These two videos are a great representation of that. Checks all the boxes. All right, next up we've got Alex Barnett. This is another just follows the format video, really solid. UNC been doing it for a long time here. We've got a lot of UNC women's players on this list for good reason. They know the format, they know how to execute, and they put out good videos. Now, Andrew Lee, this one is going in Elevate because I really like this was kind of starting to get into that, like, how do we, like, really focus on, like, the player more here. You know, they have the fun zoom-ins, they've got the picture-in-picture, they've got the, you know, the emoting after, that they're kind of zooming in for. And because this already is checking all the boxes, it's going in Elevate because I feel like I really got to know Andrew Lee from this video, and it still had all the other things. It wasn't just personality. You know, they were able to find a way to get those together, and I think that's what's elevating the video, so straight into Elevate tier for my money. Bailey Shigley, I mean, this is another fun one, you know, cool intro about, like, her coming back. Music goes with that kind of theme, you know, has the stock standard format that we know we want to see. Just an easy gold standard for me. Obviously, this gold standard tier is pretty fat, but that's why a video is so iconic and good, is because it's meeting these criteria. And so this is going to be our most populated tier. I'm pretty confident in that. All right, next up we got Ben Simmons. And this one is low Kirk, like a really solid video. I love the intro about, like, them being like, oh, and if he's back, and he is. You know, they could be punchy. Like, everybody swears by Ben Simmons. Everybody loves Ben Simmons. I love that part. It's so funny. And it really just, you know, gets that intro kind of flowing, and then you get into the video and you're like, yeah, this rocks. This is good. And that's what this tier does for you. Now, Bobby G. My man Bobby G. I love this video. I love the song in this video. This is like, I don't know, the old heads are going to be like going crazy over this. But, like, I didn't know Yellow Card existed as a band until I listened to this video. And then I, like, sought out their music. So if that doesn't tell you that the video is carried by music, I don't know what does. This is just an awesome video. I love this video. And we're going to see more of the Gamecocks coming up here, so. But speaking of Cox that I like to ride, the Southwest, you know I'm a Southwest meat rider, and the Calvin Brown video, people should be meat riding because this is an absolute work of art! Holy smokes, it's elevating the story of Calvin Brown's journey through Ultimate playing. This is an amazing video. If you haven't put this at the top of your list of Callahan videos, you are trolling. Alright, the Calvin Stoughton video, it's like you almost want to put this in modern era, but it is only the 2 songs. I really think this one's more just a carry by music. Like, when I think of this video, I think of the ooh, ooh. That's like the most, that's the most, like, memorable thing for me for this song, for this video. So I think it just has to be carried by music for that. I think it's a little too short. Like, I feel like they could have done so much more with this, but I do think the video is great as it is. Chris Walsh, 23. This is like a random Notre Dame guy who's just clip farming fucking plumbers and farmers and electrical engineers and CS students, but he's getting fat in the air, and so it's just for that. It has to be clip farmer. All right, we got a couple clip farmers here. Clara Stewart, Ethan Ruh, and Frankie Fernandez. Everything from these videos that's memorable is the clips, right? Clara Stewart, obviously, amazing player, just taking the craziest looks you've ever seen. Ethan Ruh, this guy burst onto the scene like, who the fuck is Ethan Ruh from William & Mary in 2023? They're not relevant anymore, but he was just hitting crazy layouts, toe tapping. And in the Frankie Fernandez video, quite frankly, we have the greatest Frisbee clip of all time of him, like, knocking the disc down into his foot and kicking it up in the air and catching it. That just is the best Frisbee clip of all time. And so how can that not be in the clip farming tier, Now we're really starting to get into the production value here. A lot of these are going to be Cal, it's another Gavin May video here. Really just well produced, tells the story. I think that's really what we're asking for. It kind of goes outside the box a little bit, but really it's the production value that's making this one. All right, this one almost shocks myself, but I've really come around to the Henry Ng video. I really did not like this video when it came out. I was like, this video, what the fuck is this? Like, it was giving me shades of He Who Shall Not Be Named. And I was like, what the freak, man? But, you know, as time has gone on, I've really come to appreciate this video. I actually do kind of like the song. The song has grown on me. And for that reason, it's going in Carried by Music tier for me. One that doesn't have any deliberation is Mr. Itai Chang, another good friend of mine. I mean, this video is awesome, dude. I love the intro of the Callahan into him jumping inside of the brake trash can. I mean, that is just awesome. Also, the music, I feel like, just fits how, like, kind of out there and crazy his plays are. I mean, I've seen Itai make some of the craziest plays ever in person, and they really capture that well in this. And they got his personality. I mean, easy gold standard for me. Another one that I kind of debate between production value and Carried by Music is this James Kennelly video because of the intro sequence with, like, the cash kind of thing and, like, all that syncing to the music. Like, I kind of want to argue it's, like, production value, but I'm pretty sure the cash register things are just, like, in the song anyway. So I think that kind of makes it go into Carried by Music tier. So that's where I'm going to slot that here for now. Oh, Justin Burnett. I mean, if ever there was a Callahan video to Callahan, it was this one. I mean, there's nothing more Callahan video than the Justin Burnett Callahan video. And that's all there is to say about that. Leo Gordon. This is another one where it really elevates. I will admit, I do have some bias here. These are all the, like, my Bay Area friends, and all these videos that are going to start to come up here from these guys are, like, paying homage to Aiden Price, so they all have, like, the 47 thing. There's a lot more personality focused because they're, like, dedicating these videos to their friend, and they have a lot of, like, the high school clips in there, which I think is cool. I like that this showcases the story of Leo Gordon. He was hyped up coming out of Berkeley High on those Red Dawn teams. Like, it tells the story well. It really elevates his play. Like, there's good commentary. And I think that helps make the video. I truly do. Now, another one that's just kind of just farming clips, but is, you know, one of my Bay Area kind of friends is Margot Donahue. Just, you know, a lot of awesome clips here. Not a hugest fan of the song, but gotta respect the player and the plays here. Great videos from that alone. Sarah Liang, another one. Dude, who remembers the Money Melons in 2023? Wasn't that a freaking time, huh? Shout out Sarah Liang, the Money Melons, absolute beast with the disc in her hand. Now, if you look at 2023 Zach Slayton, and you look at Dylan Larberg, right, you're like, if you're Texas, you're like, what if we just made the same exact video again? And to that I say, good fucking job, guys. This video slaps. Excellent work. Alright, Abby Schultz. This is another just stock, standard, amazing Callahan video. Honestly, this could go in a clip farmer because, I mean, Abby Schultz is just the most explosive athlete I've seen in the division. Just absolutely hooping on people. But it does have the compositional elements needed to make it into gold standard, so that is where we will put it. Now, this is one of my favorites to just sit down and watch. The Aiden Downey video. This one really is changing the game. I mean, am I wanting to put it in modern era? I don't think so, because I don't think it's really meeting what the modern era is doing, but it definitely is elevating his play. I love the whole sequence at the end of the personality. I mean, and the picture-in-picture. I mean, this video is so good. I don't think it's quite modern era. Like, it is the more of the, you know, it's like kind of the one song, but it does have a lot of extra editing elements. I love when he, like, falls down and he has to, like, put his, like, earring back in, I think, and they, like, pretend like he's, like, can't hear as well, and they, like, scrub the music a bit. I really like that part. I think it adds a lot to just, like, the viewing experience, and that's what's really making the video. Albert Yuan, I mean, have you ever seen a guy with more moxie in a video? I mean, the steez oozing as you watch this one. It's just amazing. I mean, this is just another classic. I mean, I love that she played for Team Canada, and you get, like, a little bit of the whiff diff announcing in there. I think that really kind of adds to what we're looking at. I think it's just a little more fun. And so just adds a little bit of, like, extra flair to the it's still standard amazing Callahan video, but it's kind of got a little extra flair in it. Speaking of personality, Austin Hasbrook, 2024, the Straight Outta Compton song. I mean, if you ever needed a video to like be like, yeah, this guy's a dick, like this does it. I mean, this is like, this guy is an absolute prick, and we're gonna show you why, and he's gonna clip farm on people. This guy's like the quintessential clip farmer, but because that's his whole personality, I feel like I have to put it in personality tier. Like, this video is so good. It's so good. This guy had one of the most iconic clips of all time, which ended up being like a Steez clip of him throwing it behind his back. I don't know, he just does it effortlessly. Now, speaking of doing things effortlessly, college surely effortless for my man Evil Chris. Had to, stay for 7 years. Yeah, this video is just really well made. It's really cool to watch, great watch, produced well. When he played, the school wasn't that good, so we don't have the necessary voiceover clips to move it into gold standard, so just going to be in production value here, but really solid video. Vermont's CJ Kuipert, this video is low-key tough. This video is low Kirk tough, okay? I love this video. I kind of forgot about it a bit, and then I came back, and I was like, whoa, this video is actually lit. What are we talking, you know what I'm saying? I love the Keith just like, okay, CJ Kuipert, go out there and get a D. What a treat it was in like 2022 to 2024 to have those Vermont teams. I mean, what a treat. Those were amazing teams to watch, and they produced some pretty fun personalities in videos like CJ Kuipert. All right, next we've got Khalil Phillips here from 2024. I mean, great player, great clips. Mostly think about this video from the clips, not really doing a lot of else for me. Another one, I'm just going to quickly just get this in Clip Farmer, is the Fiona Cashin video. I don't know why. I feel like she has a lot of personality, but it just didn't really come through in this video. It's more about like the cool clips she's hitting than the personality. So yeah, just those two kind of back to back there. They feel similar to me in terms of like they're just hitting cool clips, they're making good plays. This Eddie Lamb video, Tufts from 24. This one I actually really do like. I think they do a great job of just kind of following the format, showcasing the player, getting everything in there. And it's just kind of the complete package, in terms of what they're bringing here. Solid video. Is it my stupendous, like, you could argue, like, do I like watching this one over and over and over? I think maybe not as much as some of the other ones, but it's like good enough that I do search this one out still, and that's really what's making the list. And when I do search it out, it checks all these boxes. So, maybe some people will be like, this is my favorite video, and that's why it's on here, because it is one of the best. Now we got my number one fan, Jack Brown. Hope he sees this. Shout out Jack Brown. Appreciate you, man. This one's carried by music for sure. I just love all the sequences in this video to what they set it to. It's another short one, which, that kind of docks it a little points. The video's only like two minutes long-ish. It's like, what are we doing a little bit, But I do still like this video a lot. Shout out Jack Brown, my number one fan. But this Jacques Nissen video, I think, really took it to even another level. I mean, this is another one that's elevating. It took the old format, and it was like, how can we make it even more fun to watch? I love the beginning of this video. I think this video has one of the best intros of all time. And it's like that initial format from like the Mac Kick video, but just like spun even more, like harder turn between the two songs. I mean, obviously the editing is really good. That's why it's in the Elevate tier. But yeah, love this video. And without Jacques Nissen getting nominated for Callahan, we wouldn't have the BBL Nissen song. So, that's iconic in and of itself. All right, now we're really getting into the, like, who the fuck is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jeff Zhao from Danger Zone. What is that? Like, it's a school in Maryland somewhere. I want to say it's like Jew or something, like JHU or Johns Hopkins. It's from Johns Hopkins. That's what it is. Johns Hopkins University, Danger Zone, I'm pretty sure. If you haven't watched this video, this kid's just hitting some nasty clips against dusters. I mean, it's just a solid video, solid watch there. All right, John Clyde, Mr. Hammer. I do think this one's just music for me. I think it syncs well. All the clips sync well to the music. I think that's what's really carrying this video. It's shot pretty well, but it's not really production value tiers. I think it's more of a carried by music one. I'm open to people's opinions on this one. Let me know. This one it's a Texas video. Texas videos, they love getting carried by music. What can I say? I mean, look at them all in here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, the songs are good. What can I say? Oh, put them in the Krebs cycle. Finally, we're at Jolie Krebs. Just another iconic video here. I think this one, if there was someone who, had a little bit better footage, and maybe if, the editor was a little better, this one could easily have gone into Elevate, because I think there's a lot to work with Krebs. But as it stands, just a really good video, straight into gold standard tier. Now, Kyle Duffy 2024. Here's another meme video. I mean, they leaned into it hard here. I mean, I think this is the first kind. This is another one where it's like more of the Matt Bennett, where it's like still the guy kind of doing highlights, but it's more about like him being funny to me, and so that's why it's going in meme tier. Now, shout out another one of my new friends, Matt Labar from James Madison here. This is another really good video. I remember commenting on this one at the time, being like, wow, I actually really like this video. I feel like I learned a lot about him. It's hard to meet the gold standard when you play on a bad team, right? And like that hasn't done shit. And you don't have, the Ulti World commentary. But they made their own commentary. They got their own voiceovers. They got their own personality and pizzazz. And for that video is going in the gold standard tier. They made it work, and I love it. Noah Chang Lindenberg 24. Okay, guys, this video is really good, okay? I mean, you need to watch this video. It's going to Slug Ultimate tier, but this could be up there with Elevate. I'm just going to say it. This is one of the best videos. But it is a Slug, so then the Slug Ultimate tier. Alright, Paul Krennic. This one's going straight into Carried by Music tier, just because every time I see this video, I'm like, wow, 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 wow. Like, I just think of the song, and it doesn't have like the same elements as like the gold standard stuff, so I think it's just more characterized by the music. Okay, Riley Kirkman Davis. This one is also going into Slug Ultimate tier simply for the fact that it's like my close friends. Like, you could argue like, well, why didn't you put like Leo in there too? I mean, I think this one is just universally agreed on is like a really good video versus like the Arcade D video. People I think don't know as much about, and it is my friend, so I'm gonna throw him in this tier. Obviously, I think this video is deserving of a lot of praise. Again, it's another like dedicated to Aiden Price video. I think it shows a lot of personality. It has some fun voiceovers. I think it's a great video. I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy watching it. Now, Rutledge Smith. This is another one that is elevated. This video is edited so well. It's so awesome. I kind of also like added tie-in that like both UNC videos from this year used the same artist. I think that's like a cool element. Not that that's like super affecting why I'm ranking the Rutledge Smith video here. I mean, this just does it all right and more. I think you just really get to see everything that Rut has to offer, and it's an amazing video. Scott Heyman, this is another one kind of similar to the Henry Ng one, where I was like initially like, what is this? But then I'm like, wow, actually this song slaps out of control and the player is good, so straight for Carried by Music for me. Okay, Seth Wells, guys. This one is tough. It uses the Von Allen Gilon song, right? Which is like, usually that's gonna dock you big points. But the personality of like them, like, this is what Seth does. The grease of the freaking O-line, bro. The glue guy. The opener of the field, bro. Rock solid back there. You just see like what his role is on the team super well. And you get to see him have a couple pop-off moments. I mean, I just think this is a great video. I think it showcases his personality super well. And so for that, it's going to that tier. Okay, another one that's maybe a little surprising is we've got Spaghetti Joe also in personality tier here. You just get the song is funny. It's like a Mr. Grinch like remix, which is like, it's funny, but it's not that good. But you just really get to see a lot of like personality here. Well, I mean, they do change to another song later, but like, I love the clip where it's like he throws the greatest and then they hit the picture-in-picture of him like hugging the guy he threw it to and caught it. I mean, that's great. I think it just shows a lot of personality for him. All right, another one that I'm going to throw in personality here is Suhas Maharaju, simply for the back leg kick spike. I mean, it's just all over this video.
As time ticks by, still I try.
And I think it just, the gritty song, I think also kind of shows like his personality really well. And so I think, yeah, just having your own spike, I mean, I think that's like pretty iconic for personality, which is, you know, kind of going back to Cody Bjorklund. Like he had his own spike, right? And we're kind of, you know, pioneering this personality tier, you know, in that way. So and that's why he's going in personality tier. All right, we're getting down to the more modern eras here. Kushal Kongakor of Cal Berkeley, the turnover machine. This was one of the first videos where I was like, holy shit, like the editing made this guy look like John Stubbs. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, like he was like, the edit makes him look so good. I mean, it's crazy. Dare I say this should even move him up more? No, I shan't. I think we're just going to keep this in production value. All right, 3CU, speaking of, you know, the Rutledge Smith using the same artist one, I do like that aspect about this, but this one, it doesn't elevate in the same way. It's another great video. I mean, has UNC women's missed? No, I think 24, 23, 22, 21, I mean, 20. I mean, they just have not missed. I mean, the consistency of the Pleiades in their Callahan videos is only usurped by their consistency to win games in that era in titles. I mean, Jesus. I mean, aren't we glad we're done with that? I mean, we replaced them with a Canadian team and then Carleton. So really, I mean, we gotta do something, guys. We gotta do something. We can't keep going like this. Now, Ben Dameron, this video is easily elevated. I love this video. This is definitely one of my favorites. The intro is awesome. I love the remixed Bombs Over Baghdad song in here. I love the edit. I love how he can find the camera. You can see the personality. You can see the fire. I really love that they have a huddle portion of this where you can see him rallying the troops.
Attack with confidence. You are good enough for this moment. You're good enough for this moment. Let's fucking take it back.
I feel like that's always a big portion of the Callahan rise. People are voting for people who are leaders and champions of the sport. Ben has that. They showed it in this video. I think it's awesome. And that's why it's getting in the elevate tier. All right, Brooke Nishida. This is another one. Just a classic gold standard video. Checking all the boxes. Obviously, when you have amazing footage, shout out GBP. You're going to be able to make a pretty solid video. And there you see that right here. All right, now for Carly Atwell. This one, I think I'm going to go carried by music. I really like the second song. Like, give me like a punk. Like, I don't know. It's just... And then when she gets the D's, I think it's just fun. It rocks. You know, it's a great watch for that reason, for the music. All right, Cole Chandler. This one, I think I'm also going to put in Elevate. I think the editing is just too good on this video for it to not be there. It's still kind of not quite the modern era, even though this is a 2025 video. It is more of the like... You know, they kind of were like, yo, the Aiden Downey video is fire. Let's do that again. And I think they achieved that here with Chandler. And I think it's a great video. And that's so it's just kind of, you know, whatever we liked about Aiden Downey, we like about Cole Chandler. I don't want to like rehash that. So we're just going to keep rolling with it. Okay, this is going to be a little controversial. But I am including the Daniel Chen video. I mean, they even wrote Callahan video on it. But they didn't nominate him. But they did make him a video. This is wrong tier. Whoopsies. But this video is so good, bro. Like, the aura is crazy. And just having, like, his dad film all the footage all those times. I mean, he's just hitting insane clips. I mean, the way it's put together is so cool. Like, it really takes this video to the next level. Dexter Clyburn 2025. This is really the first video to, like, really get it popping like that. I think you can show the Dexter Clyburn video to someone who doesn't watch Frisbee and they'll be entertained. They tell the story, right? Like, you go back in time, you get different segments, you get sick music, you get sick plays, you get sick story, you get sick accolades, you get everything that we already know and love about Callahan videos, and they put it in a way that's digestible for someone who doesn't watch Frisbee. And for that reason, there's an outside of the game tier. Like, I think you can show this video to a non-Frisbee enjoyer and they will enjoy it. And so that's why it has to go up there. It has to have this separate tier for videos like this, which is separate from like the modern era. Modern era is like moving away from the stock standard, gold standard format, and like we're making a new format. This is like this is like platinum standard, you know? This could even be platinum standard, but modern era for now. Dude, Drew Lofton, this one is fun because like I didn't know who this like was like when I watched the video, and then now he's on you know, back playing on a relevant Nationals team. And so I just thought that this is kind of cool to come back to. Like when I read this video, I was like, oh, it's Drew Lofton. Like now I know who that is. And I'm like, no wonder this guy's raw, dude. What the heck? Elijah Wachalatone. People know him now from Utah, but I mean, if there was a guy who had pizzazz and sass and moxie and swagger, I mean, this guy had it in this video. He had it. It's just all over the screen. It's all over my screen. I'll say it. All right, Emily Posey. This is another one where I think the music is just really awesome. I think the song is easy. You can just listen to the song. Like if you're working out again, it's another one. It's like all of these ones in the Carried by Music tier, like you can just put them in a playlist and just like they can be your gym playlist, you know? Like that's just the kind of vibe we're going for there. All right, now we get another production value one. The Gamecocks, I told you they'd be back, guys. I told you they would be back. They'd be back. The opening of this video is the coolest opening of any video ever. They literally remade the Cowboy Bebop intro with like him in doing Frisbee stuff silhouette.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
And then it cuts to just other anime music. Like it's so sick. Like they got the jersey swap going on. I mean, this video is just otherworldly in terms of the production value. It's awesome. All right, Jacob Slade, straight to personality tier with you. Anyone who shaves off their whole head and takes their hat off after they score, straight to personality tier with you. Also, you're gonna get the cool sequence of like them showing every Slade and like what, you know, like school they played at and when. I think that's kind of a great treat there. Really shows you the family lineage because people are like, oh my god, there's more Slades, they're still playing, and what's more personal than that? All right, taking a little divergence from our Texas musical journey, we've got Jake Worthington, which is just more of a clip farmer, just hits some sick clips. And then, you know, I mean, it's really, these videos are like, did we use Sam Gilletary? No. Like, yes, no. Like, okay, and then boom, we're in clip farmer instead. All right, Jason Evans. Now, this is a personality video right here. I love this sequence where he, like, scores a goal and there's, like, dogs and he, like, barks at him. Also, this video houses one of the cleanest daps midpoint of all time. I think he skies my boy Sam Kaplan from the Slugs, and they just hit a full, like, boom, snap dap, like, as they're on the ground getting up. I mean, it just, you can't get better than that. Caitlin Louder, it's a UNC Pleiades video. Where does it go? Gold standard. Thank you very much. Nothing else to say there. All right, Kyle Lou, my boy. GBP cooking on this one. I mean, this is very modern era. I mean, this video is long. I mean, I think it's like 8 minutes, 50 seconds. Multiple sections, sequences, different kinds of things he wants to focus on. This is the modern era. It's like we have so much footage. We have so much passion and love for our nominee. How can we showcase that? Kyle Lou, I think, embodies it well. Laura Bloomey, honestly, the clips are too good for me to not include it. I'm not the hugest fan of the way this video is composed. I don't really like the music that much. It's fine. It's good enough to not turn me off, right? There's other videos where the music is so bad that it's just unwatchable, even if the clips are good. This one, still watchable. Clips are insane. Has to make the list. Okay, guys, Levi Doman. Let me tell you something about Levi Doman, okay? People are not putting enough respect on this video. This is one of the best story-told, composed videos. Am I saying this video is that high just because I'm in it? You make your own decisions about that, okay? But watch the video. Trust me, watch this video and you will understand why it's so good. The way it's put together with the music to showcase like what's going on. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing video. I think the editing elevates this one. Even if it doesn't have the craziest editing, it's above the gold standard. This is better than the gold standard videos. I'm telling you, Levi Doman 2025, amazing video. All right, Levi Tapper. This is another personality video for sure. You get a lot of shots of him like hanging out, hyping up his teammates. You do have the callbacks of all the other Callahan winners talking about why you should vote him for Callahan. Bo even does the like,
Hi, I'm Bo Kittredge. And if there's one thing I know, Levi deserves to win the Callahan.
like Bo knows, and he like pulls his glasses down and like to, call back to 2005. I mean, if that's not personality, I mean, there's a lot of that's lineage. That's 20 years of history, of Callahan history right there. I mean, you just can't not put that in personality for my money. All right, we're a little bit back to the try and true here. We've got Leah Schwartz, 25, another just solid video, follows the correct format for gold standard. Amazing, it's going to be a fun watch anytime you turn this one on. You're going to get to see her slang that schlong. Got the best throws. You're going to have some nice long shots of just cool throws. The song is kind of like interesting, like treat me like peanut butter jelly. Like I've never heard that song before until this video, but I'm low-key fucking with it, It's like, it's kind of interesting. I'm like with it. I'm vibing with it. It's good. I mean, and it checks the boxes like we've said for gold standard, so throwing it in there, always be an enjoyable watch when you type Leah Schwartz Callahan into your YouTube search bar. All right, Mario Ambrose. This is an experimental video. It's more a story of the slugs itself. I know Mario doesn't actually like this video that much because I don't think he was consulted by Coach J.O. who made it when he picked the songs. It's still cool. It's like its own thing. It's avant-garde. This is like art, There's no real play. Like if I didn't have the Slug Ultimate tier, I'd be like Mario Ambrose for Callahan tier. You know what I'm saying? And while we're at Slug Ultimate tier, why don't we just throw Marshall Wildman in there? Another one of my personal friends. The video's fun, but I'm biased, so it's gotta go in that tier. And that's just how it is. All right. Speaking of slugs, we've got Monica O'Brien Saez from Seoul. This is another video. First Soul video on the docket here. A lot of the Soul videos I don't think are up to snuff, but this one, it meets all of the formats. It's got good plays. The music is actually good for once. The editing actually goes with the music. There's good personality. There's a nice intro. I think this is a really good video, and I think a lot of people will enjoy. Oscar Graf. I think this one could have been elevated if made slightly differently, but they went the safe route. All the clips go with the music. It's got a good intro. I'm never not gonna dislike watching this video. I'm gonna come back to it. It does leave me I feel like it really could have been a little different, but that's editing choice. That's how people do it. Like would I have picked the songs they picked for him? Like no, but I don't know him like the team knows him, so maybe I'm missing something there. But that, that kind of keeps it just in the, they just played it safe. It's a good video. All right, now the Peter Boworth video, I really love. I think you just get to see so much, of the fun that's going on out there with him. I think it just showcases his style and his vibe really well. And for that, he obviously has to be personality tier. I mean, there's no other place to put it for me, especially when it doesn't follow the standard format. They were kind of cooking with this. I think they could have cooked harder. Again, I mean, these last couple ones, I'm kind of, I'm harping a little bit because I've now seen the light. I've seen the vision of the modern era, and I'm like, what could have been. But these are still really awesome videos for the categories they fall within. All right, now we're really getting into the more modern stuff. We've got the Ruari, I think is his name, but the Slimahan, as I always call it. McGill. We're gonna see another McGill in a second here. If anything embodies the modern era, it's this video. I mean, just cuts everywhere, picture in picture, multiple songs, and not the traditional short intro, right? You've just got a lot going on there. This video is really awesome. Our second model in a Callahan video. Vinay Valsaraj unfortunately did not make the list. The video wasn't good enough, but he is modeling in that one, just like Mr. Slimahan is in his. So that's a little just extra trivia for you there. If you want to seek out the Vinay Valsaraj video, it's at the beginning, so you don't have to watch through the rest of the slap. All right, Tristan Yarder video. This one I am going to put in production value, which you might be surprised by because it's not the same kind of like crazy edits as some of these other ones. But I think it does the right amount. Taking what the footage was and give me a little extra, a little more sauce. Because like they do have the quotes. I like the quotes. It's an interesting take. I mean, I feel like that has to go in production value, just like having like the comments, which was like kind of a defining feature of like that year for Tristan Yarder. Of like there were all the clips of like, oh, he doesn't run, he scurries, you know, on that Instagram post of his layout clip. And so I feel like that kind of, they leaned into that, and I feel like that's more of a production value add, and so that's why I'm going to put it in this tier. Okay, guys, you just learned about Vincent Zong at Nationals this year, but Chaboy knew about Vincent Zong last year from his Callahan video, which is fucking fire, okay? I mean, we got great clips in here, but the aura is crazy, bro. He's got like him doing the sword dancing shit, like, and they've got like the Chinese rap music, like similar to what I used in like the chairman video. Like, I don't know if it's the same artist. It kind of sounds like the same artist. I'm not sure though. That's just what I was sent. I hit up Ryan Liu. I was like, can you give me a popular Chinese rap song? And then he gave me that, and that's what's in the chairman video. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same artist, because I'm assuming they're popular. But this video rocks. It's dope. You need to watch it if you haven't watched it, especially now that there's probably a lot more Vincent Zong fans post Space Bastards' arrival on the national scene. All right, guys, it's time. The day has come. It's finally here. DJ! Shout out Zach Watson-Stevens. We've got DJ Lucas on the track. Has to be carried by music. Obviously, this guy's clips are insane, but nothing will top this video more than it having DJ Lucas in it, my favorite artist. Shout out to 413, clank, clank, clank. All right, guys. Big controversy on this one. Adam Grossberg, 2026. Look, I'm gonna keep it real here. When it first came out, we were disappointed. We were like, guys, what's going on? Is this a he who shall not be named situation? But I'm going to swallow it. I watched the video multiple times over. It grew on me. I'm like, this video is awesome. I love what Nikos did here. I love the vision, actually. I'm getting the vision now. You know, the editing is great. It's very modern era. You know, 3 songs, like even the head, shoulders, knees, toes, like even that kind of grew on me. Like the other songs, you know, they're not necessarily my thing, but you got to respect the vision, you know. And as I've watched this video more times, it's really grown on me. You know, what is it about these Pittsburgh area guys, you know, like or not Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area guys, like the Henry Ing one, that one grew on me too. This one definitely has grown on me. I think this is one of the best videos of all time. And it's definitely indicative of the modern era of how people are making videos. And it definitely needs to be acknowledged for that. I think, you know, controversy aside from the initial kind of backlash and feedback of the video, I think we can all agree now that we've come around that this is one of the more fantastic videos of the year and of all time. All right, the Ali Riley video. This is going to be our first detraction from the UNC Pleiades lineage of gold standard. This one I think embodies her personality a little more. And you could argue maybe that should be modern era because they kind of changed up how they were making it. But I just think like in the way these ones are made to the Ali Riley video, it's not really the same vibe to me. And I just think this one fits more in the personality tier. This one is newer, right? Haven't had as many rewatches as some, you know, as the older ones for when I'm reorganizing tiers. You know, maybe with time I adjust this. But for where I'm at right now today, it's got to be personality tier. All right, my boy Longest Neck. I mean, this is an easy gold standard video. Has an intro, has his name, has a second song, good clips, shows the story of the player. Pretty much everything you need right there. Okay, guys, Bryn Harper. This one could be modern era, but it just has to be meme because there's like Minecraft funny edits and super explosions and shit on here. I mean, it just has to be in meme tier. All right, once again, a Garrett Bush production making the list. I am gonna put the Carolyn Stone video in gold standard, right? Because it's just I mean, listen, Garrett, I did give you the pass when you used the Will Brandt song, but you can't elevate if you reuse someone's song. I'm sorry. In the modern era, we're not reusing songs, okay? So, for that reason, it's staying gold standard. Intro song, nameplate, second song, we know the drill. Still an awesome video. Song choice is great. Roses for Carolyn Stone. Great choice. Good job, Garrett. Excellent work. Now, where would we be without Cal Berkeley? Another production value banger. Carter Stankford. It's just put together super well. Edited great. Has some fun, different color choices. He does have one of the most bonkers clips of the whole year of just absolutely going over that guy. I mean, that was insane at SBI. But yeah, just another Cal banger. I mean, look at all these Cal videos and production value tier. Got to be doing something right. All right, so here we've got another WashU Contra entry. These guys, they do a good job of showing the personality. I don't know how many people have seen this video, but at the beginning he runs up and he goes like, "Me gusta esto!" Or like, and they're like, "What did you say?" I don't know, something in Spanish. And just that's like what I think about when I think about this video, which is, personality. He showed me some personality of what you're like. He's joking to the camera. I mean, that's how you do it. That's how you end up in personality tier. All right, next up we've got Kobe Lova Reigns. This again is really embodying the modern era, right? They've got like tons of voiceover, like overwhelming voiceover, different changes, with the songs. They still, kind of do some of the, Callahan video stuff, but it is in that modern flair, right? We're really comfortable with longer videos, with the change of the songs in a different way. And this video does a great job of that. And it's a really fun watch. It's always fun to highlight people on the bad teams, like, is Virginia Tech ever going to make nationals again? Probably not. But there's plenty of DC area players to farm clips from and make cool videos. So Kobe Love Reigns gets the modern era tier. Okay, I did kind of have to waffle a bit on this one if I was going to include it. I am going to include the Declan Kervick video. I am going to put it in Carried by Music. The video is just too self-aware of them missing nationals and like the kind of story of that. Like, I think the music just does a really good job of kind of capturing that storyline for Vermont within his video, and the clips are good. So for that, I'm going to put it, like, that's what made me want to get it on the list and not cut it, when I was making cuts. And so it's going to stay in Carried by Music tier. All right, guys, Dylan Wu. Like Dracula. I love the Dracula song. Shout out Super TF. This is another one where it's like the weird shape transition thing is in. That's very modern era. That's all over this one. I mean, there's nowhere else to put it but modern era with the way the cuts are going and the transitions between scenes. I mean, just very modern era. All right, now back to some good honest hoops. We've got Eliav Malone, someone I had a pleasure of playing with, and this guy does hoop. I mean, you're going to see some crazy plays in this video. Nowhere else to put it but Clip Farmer tier. Alright guys, Elijah Diamond video, straight to Elevate tier. I love this one. It's another one that has a huddle shot of them I feel like that is really something that helps elevate the video, right? Like, because you can have personality of them just, playing, but hearing them speak to their team and lead, that always is going to really elevate. Obviously the rest of the video has amazing clips, great music. I mean, Mr. Chokeselly himself. I mean, this is just an awesome video. I know people were bummed that he didn't get the nods on the nominations this year, but I mean, look at all the good videos we had this year. I mean, it was tough this year for sure. We still got a couple bangers to get to here. All right, Ethan Pigeon, cacao. This is just another classic. People were not transitioning their songs in this way back in the day. So it has to be modern era just for that. I mean, that's really, like we've been talking about, it's 3 songs or 2 songs split in the middle. That's new. That's modern era. That's what the modern era videos are like. So Ethan Pigeon got to be in there. Well, now if we want to go back in time a little bit, we got Faye Burdick just following the normal format. Let's get an intro. Let's get, someone screenshotting a singular tweet, one mention, keep it light. and then move on to the clips. That's what this video does. And the clips are awesome, the song's awesome, gold standard. Alright, a couple more gold standards in a row here. We got the Gabe Yacht video, This a Little Yacht. You know, we got a nice fun voiceover. We got a signature Selly with the fan the hammer thing. Just a fun video all around, checks the boxes. Same thing with Megatron over here. Also fun to see UMass nominate someone again, right? The last nomination was Tanner Johnson back in 2020, so good to see them use their video editing prowess again here. This video is really fun. You know, fun to see like the intro of him as like a kid, you know, kind of setting it up, and then really just going into all the sick clips with some fun, you know, cameraman commentary. That's always good. But in more of that format we've come to know from the late teens and early 20s, not as modern as the rest of these, so gold standard for sure. All right, another one, straight to Slug Ultimate tier, Hudson DeGroff. I am going to come back and watch this one because we were teammates. You know, Andy's from the Bay, so it's like I'm going to come back to this one and watch it. I do think this is another one, kind of like some of these other Slug Ultimate videos where it's not that amazing, like a fully, you know, unbiased list. This one probably get lopped off, but because I'm going to come back and watch it multiple times, it has to make the list for me, but that's why we have the Slug Ultimate tier. All right, next up, we got a couple clip farmers. We got Jacob Hers and James Pardo, two guys who go to schools that you've never heard of before. Well, now people know about Binghamton because of Jolie Krebs, but just two guys, you know, maybe a little bit shorter in stature, but who are just absolutely farming clips in their videos. I mean, it's sick to watch for sure. Just tons of layout Ds, toe taps, galore. I mean, you name it, and they've got it. All right, this one, I think people might think this is like part of the modern era, but the Josh Singleton video for me, it's just made really well, but it's not really doing a lot for me in terms of the personality and like the kind of wow factor. It's off the normal format, but it's not quite the modern format. I think we gotta acknowledge that this is a really well made video, and it's fun to rewatch. But is this one as iconic as some of these other ones? I don't think so. But because it is edited really well, it's going in production value for me. Alright guys, if you haven't watched the Jules Warga video, you are missing out. This person, I've never seen someone get more Callahans in one video than this person. And I mean, obviously, an essential to your Callahan video really is getting a Callahan in it. And she's got like a bajillion of them in there. So I don't know how you can farm more clips than that of getting Callahans for your Callahan video. Alright guys, it's time. Justin Podnar hitting the list, straight to modern era. It's like a lore, like over the course of his entire career, video of like the whole narrative of him like being a, you know, a kind of a cheater, and they like address it in a fun way. And I think this video is just so well done, and it fits the modern era format. I mean, this is an awesome video. Okay, I don't know how many people have seen this Kate Berry video, but this is the first, like, someone who swapped between schools, because she went to BYU and then to Utah. I think this video handles it really well. You get to see kind of, like, the both sides there. There's, like, a fun moment in the music where they, like, talk about, like, switching things up, and then, like, they, you know, it goes to the other clips. And you really get to see the personality of the player here. There's a lot of, like, the celebrations and hanging out with their team and doing fun stuff. This is a really cool video. I really love their spin on this, and, you know, kind of taking a leap there, and really showcasing, you know, what the journey of the player is. All right, it's another easy modern era here. Lachlan Margison, 26. Now, do you remember when we had Austin Hasbrook over here in personality throwing behind his back? Well, get ready to see that clip again, because Lachlan Margison got clip farmed by Austin Hasbrook, and that's in this video, and that helps tell the story. And they've got a ton of stuff in. This video is awesome, amazing storytelling, fits with the new wave of the format of the videos. I mean, this is a great one. All right, guys, you haven't lived if you haven't watched the Lily Johnson video. I mean, I remember like 3 years ago, like talking with Rowan, and he was like, "Yo, we got this like." This player, she's like the best athlete I've ever seen on the field. Like, Lily Johnson is absolutely hooping in this video, and it follows the modern era format. Gotta be in modern era. This is an amazing watch. You have to check this one out if you haven't already. Speaking of making sick plays, we've got the other Hanky, and where else could he go but Clip Farmer? I mean, he's just beating up on, you know, Joe Blows over there in Texas A&M, so can't really go any higher than Clip Farmer. But that's you know, can't hate on the plays. There's some fun Austin Soul plays in here too. Always going to be a good watch watching a Hanky video. Now, Matthew Lunchbox from 26. This is a fun one. It is more gold standard because of how they formatted it, but I really like the Lunchbox theme they got. Like, they take out the lunchbox. That's like the title card. That's a little bit more fun. It could be production value, but it does hit all the boxes for gold standard, so we're going to put it in gold standard for sure here. All right, Mika Kurihashi. This is an easy modern era. You know, if you split the song into two like that, it's got to be modern era, right? Instead of doing intro and then main song. Obviously, this video is amazing because you've got World Games clips in your Callahan video. I mean, come on, you can't do any better than that. All right, Milan for Callahan 26. I mean, another slug. You know, you thought, you know, with me being out of college for 3 years that I wouldn't make it into a Callahan video. Well, guess what? I'm in another one. Suck it. Miles Grovic 26. Video absolutely helping carrying him, propelling him into the discussion for the award this year. The aura on this video is crazy. The editing is sick. The clips are fire. The voiceover is fire. Everything is amazing about this video. Okay, guys, this Nate Astrom video, I almost want to put in outside of the game just because they shot extra footage, like B-roll footage to put in the video of this. But I think it's just not, I think like if you don't watch Frisbee, it's not going to hit the same, which is really what this tier is for. So it's going to get just into the modern era here. I don't think it's quite outside the game, but I do want to highlight that because I think that's like really unique and awesome. And I think maybe more people are going to start shooting footage specifically for Callahan videos to like try and market them. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyway, Nick Lopez for Callahan, another Gamecocks production value special. Love the intro here.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Has the like, yep, that's me. Probably wondering how I got here. And then they do kind of like the picture flicker back thing that, you know, has kind of been popularized by Cal. It's in the Kushal video and in the Dexter video. That kind of has been pioneered by them of like taking a bunch of pictures, getting the shutter sound, flipping through them. This Nick Lopez video is really cool. Where'd it go? This Nick Lopez video is really cool. I think a lot of people haven't seen it and they should check it out. All right, guys, finally back to Honest Frisbee. Patrick Joy straight into meme tier. They do a whole headman meme with like, I think like a politician talking about like some shit. I mean, and it's just like a bunch of silly clips and him like doing whatever, running on the track. Like, I mean, it's great. It's great. JMU coming in with another heater. This Patty video is there's some sauce on this one. It's very modern era, but the clips are crazy too. I mean, and just the way he's so expressive every time like he does something, it's just, I love it. I love going back and watching this video. JMU has put out some heaters between this and the LeBar video. I mean, guys, where would we be if we weren't talking about the big lefty in a Callahan video? I mean, people were excited for Quincy Booth for Callahan, and we were not disappointed. This video is awesome. I love the way it's formatted, it's edited. There's so much personality. There's so much swagger and steez. And it's just, yeah, it's in that modern format. Like, we're doing whatever we want with the songs, whatever we want with the cuts. I mean, it's just that full 2026 energy all over this one. Okay, this is another one. Sabrina Belkin really bursting onto the scene this year in the public zeitgeist. This video is so cool. I love that they took the Ultiworld article format where they're talking about the player, and then they put the actual video inside of where the Ulti photos would be. I think that's so cool. Like, that's definitely a more modern era thing. You would never see that in a gold standard video. That's just what the modern era allows you. It's more flexible with the editing format, how you want to showcase the player in a cool way. All right, back to just some more standard fare here. We've got this Tyler Mackey video from Rutgers Machine. The music's pretty fun. It checks the boxes of what you want in a good Callahan video. I'll definitely be coming back to watch this one again. Carried by Music felt like the most appropriate place on this one for me, because it wasn't really, giving me a ton extra in the production value. It wasn't quite the modern era. It wasn't quite the gold standard. So Carried by Music is kind of where they usually land for me if there's not outwardly like awesome clips in it, just because I'm going to like the music if the video is good. Will Selfridge, another one, straight to the modern era. Long video, great showcase of the player. Really fun. Always good to have a signature celly, as we've mentioned. So Will Selfridge, easy modern era. And then we've got Xavier Fuzat. This obviously has to be another modern era one. You can't have an over 8 minute long video with multiple songs like that and not make it to the modern era. Some people are like, that's too long, but lest we forget Justin Allen in 2014, who had an 8 minute long video, so I don't want to hear it. Last, but the opposite of least, Zeke Thorson, the definitive greatest Callahan video of all time, and it's not close. You can show this to someone who doesn't watch any Frisbee, and they will enjoy it. Part of this is they tried to make the video with audience reception in mind so that he would win, and not necessarily just like a highlight Frisbee tape. Like I mentioned with Nate Astrom, I think people are going to start trying to make their videos and adjacent media to win the award. I think that's what it's going to evolve into. We're really at like this crossroads here of like, are we going to see people who have the ability to, like the footage and the editing prowess and like know-how to like actually take that next step and be like, this is more than just a video. We're gonna really elevate this all the way into like a full-blown marketing campaign. And I think the Zeke Thorson video is a little bit of the start of that. In terms of the tiers, it does the same thing as the Dexter Kleinburn video, where someone who doesn't watch Frisbee could watch this and enjoy it. And I think that's important for moving forward for Frisbee media, just as a whole. We want to have more of that kind of stuff. But this is the definitive best Callahan videos of all time. Like I said, the playlist is going to be linked down below. I know this is a long one, more podcast style if you'd like to just listen to it that way. Hopefully you did that. If you watched like 2 hours of me just talking straight to the camera with silly sunglasses on, you might be insane. But hopefully this helps elevate all these people's videos and people go back and watch them more. A lot of these are underappreciated, especially some of these older videos, back from like the early 10s. I think it's fun to see the evolution of videos over time and a lot of how things have changed but also stayed the same. I had a really fun time going through putting this together. I hope people enjoy watching this and enjoy the playlist. Obviously, this is the definitive list because myself, EMF, made it. College ball nowhere. So don't disagree with me because you're just wrong.